There's some things that I've observed, and I'm sure that you have as well, about people who are making it, habits
Mm.
that they all seem to have a common core. And I've just been bouncing around my head, and I think we've got a couple that we want to share with some folks. So that's what we're talking about today.
All right. I'm game. Let's do it. Hey, you guys, welcome to another episode of Making It. My name is Kennan Cooley, and I am with
Alvin, Chea. Kennan, I'm excited about talking to you today. I'm always excited about talking to you, but today I really have a warm, fuzzy feeling about this subject.
Okay.
There's some things that I've observed, and I'm sure that you have as well, about people who are making it, habits that they all seem to have a common core. And I've just been bouncing around my head, and I think we've got a couple that we want to share with some folks. So that's what we're talking about today.
All right. I'm game. Let's do it.
Okay. So I was trying to think about, highly successful. The way I put it is like giant steps. Giants, these are their steps, the way that they all walk. So, 5 giant steps plus a bonus.
All right.
So one thing I've observed by working with some just icons in this industry, they tend to always surround themselves with genius. They themselves are truly gifted. I mean, these people are innovators and, like I said, icons, but they also run with people who are incredible. Game recognizes game.
Yeah.
That's from rap stars that roll with rap stars to ballers that roll with ballers to music producers that roll with music producers, even directors hang out with other iconic, successful directors. And you would think there'd be jealousy, and you think there'd be competition. I'm sure there's a little bit of that, but I think they appreciate what each of them bring to the table more than any little pettiness, and they all step up their game.
Yeah, I think the smart people do that. You can say there are people who possibly do the jealousy thing, but smart people surround themselves with people either good as or better than, because I've learned that over the years, because when you're just safe and you're surrounding yourself with people and you're in your safe zone and they're in their safe zone, nobody's moving the needle. So you have to be around people who challenge you. People have said, if you're not scared, then you're not doing it the right way. So you really have to go after and be around people who scare you. Like, even sometimes you scare me.
Yeah.
Because, I'll be talking to you like, oh yeah, when I was in Germany.
No, I think that's an excellent point. You've got to push yourselves and find people that push yourself so that you won't get in that same rut, that old creative thing. You got to have people that make you feel like, man, this guy is good and he's half my age and he's hungry and he's all the buzz, and we got to, let me meet him and find out what I can learn. Don't be intimidated. Just, join him.
But the thing is, I was thinking, 20 something years ago, probably everybody intimidated us, right? But now at this stage in the game, who still gives you a little bit of the butterflies or?
Oh, lots of people. For me in the music industry, there are people who have the freedom to do what they want to do, inspire me, but also, actually, I don't get intimidated much anymore, but it just gives me kind of like, I'm doing this, like, yes. Because freedom, especially in this business, it equals options. Anytime you don't have to, that is when you have the freedom. That's when you have done enough with your life to be able to control your destiny and your work ethic and your schedule and your friends and your surroundings, that kind of thing. Guys that have set themselves up like that do that for me. And I respect the daylights out of it. So that's what I aspire to and what I want to surround myself with.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I think that when you find people who, it doesn't have to be like you're at such a high level, they're at 10s and you're at a 1, because that's kind of feel like too intimidating and you feel like you can't reach that goal. But I think, a couple levels up is good. And when, like I said, when you feel that fear factor, but I think also people have to have a similar work ethic, because if I could say that word, but if they have a similar work ethic, it matters, because I know a lot of people who have been up high and they do not have great work ethic. They just really expect for everything to be done for them. They just show up on the set and sit there and they don't really have that, oh, we got to go this extra mile to get things done, and if it means that we have to shoot it one more time, take it one more time, you have to do that, So I do think work ethic matters too.
Yeah. And another thing too is a lot of times my experience is when you meet these people who you consider your colleagues or your heroes, even if you become friends, they have a different perspective of the situation than you do. They're looking at you like, man, I thought you're killing the game because you're able to do this and you're able to do that.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, but you're able to do this and that. So I think it all adds to the pastiche. I'm trying to think of a more accessible word, but it just adds to the mix of this thing, of this business, because it's not a science, it's art, and nobody has it figured out. We're all trying to do our best, but that's one way that I've noticed that successful people, game recognizes game, ballers run with ballers.